Good morning, my name is Sakila Makanda. I just want to say that Lifestyle Christian Academy has done so much for me, but unfortunately there's no high school, so I have to went to a government school. I just want to say from the moment that I arrived in Lifestyle Christian Academy in grade 5, they have done so much for me because when I arrived there, I couldn't read. I was undisciplined. I wasn't focused, but when I got there, I was shy, and I thought people were gonna judge me that I couldn't read. But after a few months, I saw how the teachers and the staff, how they welcomed me, and for me it was something special because going there and only in a few months I can spell words, I can do everything, and I'm sad that one of the great person left the world, Mr. Yangu. It did so much for me. I never saw principal that chat to students, make them laugh the way that he did. Um, I didn't have much to say, but I wouldn't be where I am now without Lifestyle Christian Academy. Thank you.
Good morning. When I give my child the opportunity to go to the school of lifestyle, that was hard for me. I was very in a position that when you are a mother, that you feel so lonely when my child get there. My child, when he failed that language of English, the teacher take a child and say you will pass it, come and write again. He try all by means that the child must concentrate on that subject. When I get a problem, they communicate with the mother of the child or the father of the child. They get a chance, they give a child a chance to write again. Till I was very in a bad position when we were trying that. On that time, my child will get the matric there, but unfortunately there was no standard grade 10. Then I must get the child there to the government school. But when I'm always waiting for the good news that there is the matric. I can anytime take my child to that school, and my grandchildren, I want to go there on lifestyle because lifestyle give a child a chance, and the teachers try by all means because we pay that money, but they are not after the money. They try by all means to get the sponsors to do something for the and I'm glad that my child, for one day, he was in Korea. If it wasn't for that on that school and the teachers, that my child will never, he will die. I'm sure he will die never knowing the Korea, but I'm glad for the lifestyle. That's why always I ask my child, is there not only, I want to know I'm waiting for the good news that the matric is there, because I want my child always there on lifestyle. Thank you.
Annyeonghaseyo. My name is Sunshine Gordon, and I've been working in Lifestyle Christian Academy for say about 13 years, since 1999. And I've come from grade 1 until grade 12 with the children, and I can say I'm currently in the mainstream school with the local school, and I can really see the difference between the children from LCA, from the Christian school, and the children I'm working with now. I'm also in a high school. And the children that graduated from Lifestyle Christian Academy, you can see the character that has been built in. They are more mature, they know their standards, their values, they know what's right and wrong, and they make good choices in life. Even if sometimes they weren't academically strong in class, they're doing the best, whatever they do, they are like the best worker, and people really find them, if they are not there, things fall apart. They take control and they take responsibility for what they are doing. And in comparison with the children I'm working with, you have to spoon feed them everything. They want to copy from you, and they want you to tell them what the answer is. Where in the Lifestyle Christian Academy, the children were taught how to read for themselves, do self-study, and they must work out the solution for themselves, so they are coming out more stronger, a stronger person when they get out of high school, more responsible adult. So that's what I can say about the two different systems.
Good day, my name is Andre Gordon. I'm a correctional official working at a correctional center in Worcester. I'm a policy administrator, so it means I work with the naughty correctional officials as well as the offenders. I'm also a parent. My 3 kids were at Lifestyle Christian Academy for almost 7 years, and I was also working closely with Mr. Kim, and he always has the vision of starting a high school, which I also thought as a parent would be good if I look to our high schools in our community, and especially when I look to the problems that we face as parents in the community with our kids, because most of our kids in the community are drug addicted and also because of the high volume of gangster violence, kids getting out of school involved in gangster violence, in gang groups, and then they end up in the system of us correctional service. So I was also of the opinion that the school can add and can give more to our kids, because I believe that they can, the character that they develop in the kids, because if I look at my kids are stronger, they can make good decisions when they need to make, or when they are confronting with choices that they need to make. And if I look at the kids in the community, I mean, you will see also the absentees of parents also add to it. And I believe at Lifestyle, they also teach you as parents to be involved in your kids' life, in your kids' academic, which is good. So I'm a strong, how can I say, I'm a strong forerunner for the high school. And yes, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Nyaniso Ngam, a father of Mihle Ngam. She is now 13 years old, and Silungile Ngam, she is now 10 years. These 2 kids, they have been in Lifestyle Christian Academy in a curriculum called LCA. What I've noticed there is that this school was really teaching them about God. They are learning a lot of stuff, discipline and everything. So me as a parent, as I'm sitting here, I'm staying here in Worcester, in Western Cape, in Zululand. As I'm sitting here, I would really like this system. Do you know that LCA is only Lifestyle Christian Academy that is offering this curriculum? None of the school here in Worcester, in Western Cape, that is offering this kind of curriculum that really learning our kids how can they become leaders of tomorrow. If we can get this school in high school level, as you heard in my daughter just now, she would like to go back to the system because she learned a lot, she improved a lot. I can see the improvement. So we as a parent, it's not me alone, we as parent here, even in my location, they want people from Korea to come here to share really some of the expertise and the experience. I would also like to thank really people from Korea, not just for coming to open the school here, also for supporting us, more especially us who are coming from the poor families. Like my daughter, just 2 months back, my daughter was helped and assisted in school fees by one of the very humble Koreans with the school fees. So really, if this system can come in a high school level, not in only in primary school, because at the moment our government school, we are experiencing, go to the news, there is a huge problem here in our schools, more especially in infrastructure. Last week there were news everywhere that dominating this news. There were child that fall in a pit of a toilet because of the poor infrastructure. So currently there's still a problem in government schools. So please, God, if it is God, help us. Allow the people of Corinthians to come here, South Corinthians to come here, to open a high school so that we can take our kids back to LCA. This is a very fantastic and powerful curriculum. So it is what I'm saying. So it's a pity. It's a pity the author, the person who brought really this kind of a vision is no more. But what I'm assured of is the vision. The vision will be there. Go to the books, ask yourself, who are the writers of the books? Some of them, they are no more there. But the books, we are still reading those books. So Mr. Kim was a guy who was sharing his vision. So we as his friend, we as people who are used to associate with him, so it's up to us now to take this baton and take it forward and support this baton for generation to come, generation to generation to come. So if we can keep on track with prayer, with support, I'm telling you, this vision will go far, same as Jesus Christ's vision. Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago is no more here, but we are his disciples. Why? Because Jesus Christ invested his time, his resources to the people, not in the building, to the people. So the people now themselves is them that they have to take it to the vision forward. Do you understand us? So I'm happy. I just hope that I will pray very hard that we get the support from the embassy, from the governments, from the community, as we are doing, guys. We need to support. Here is a vision of our kids. Here is a thing that really will boost, will build the nation, will build the leaders of tomorrow. Do you want leaders of tomorrow? As you know that you are breakout of leaders. So LCA is a system that will teach our children to be the leaders of tomorrow, to be the agent of change. Agent of change. If you want to be the agent of change, you have to support this vision, because we want that. We really need that, please. The king wanted, I think some of the things that it wanted, I think now the family must understand it. He also wanted now to take this vision, not only to other people, but to the ground, even in our local, in township, is what he told me, that he wanted to be in township. That is why he was keep coming and visit township. I can share with the photos and even the videos. He used to go even in township, pray, share with people in the township what he's planning to do for them. So he also shared with us. So he wanted to invest also to the community. And he was not alone. There were people from South Korea who used to come with him to make some dances, entertain us. We were laughing in the community. They entertain us and as a community, and they support us sometimes, even in church, with resources, material. Even in my church, we have now resources that we bought with the money that we get from the people that were going with Mr. King. You can see his heart was not only on this side, was also in poorest of the poor, in local township and even in villages. So I think really Mr. Kim was a guy, was a big dreamer. There's a guy here, we call it Vuyo, was a big dreamer. But I'm still saying the ball now is on us people. What are we going to do that? But that will need a support. Who's going to support us to take this vision forward? Who's going to support us to take these ideas forward? From the community, I did say there's bad news of passing away of Mr. King. And they are also very sore about what happened. But they are saying they will always come and pray. They will always support the family of Mr. Kim and the vision of Mr. Kim.